Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. 13 win streak, not gonna sweat that. I'll play an Eden run. Who doesn't like an Eden run? Show me somebody who doesn't like an Eden run. I will show you a liar. There's our steed, JTW3, BNTD. Necronomicon 1 HP. 2 HP. That's a little bit better. Why go to the big room right off the bat? Well, because of this fancy Necronomicon thing we got going on here. I figured it might actually help us out here. Admittedly, quite frightened by our relatively weak starting position here, but actually with 2 HP now, this feels pretty good. And I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to call this like a crazy good Eden run. Rate of fire seems a little bit lower than normal. Necronomicon not that great. Gemini is just okay, I think. Maybe a little bit better early. I don't know how early I've ever had Gemini before. Ooh, a little risky there. But, like an average Eden run is a good Eden run as far as I'm concerned. As long as you don't get saddled with like true absolute horse hockey right off the get-go. That one was completely my fault. My speed was adequate to get out of the way, but I didn't account for the fact that there would be the spider webs on the ground. That's alright though. It's all about getting enough money and enough consumables on this floor and then just like literally not dying. And then the next floor is where the true magic really happens. Scared to take the pill, I'll wait on it a little bit. Thank you to everyone who admired me or gave me some positive feedback for taking the time to shoot the poop in recent episodes. I appreciate it. I don't love shooting the poop. It's a bit of a chore, but lots of things that are important in life are a little bit of a chore. You know, nobody likes cleaning out their nose hair or the belly button or anything like that, but it's gotta be done. Maybe some people like it. I can't say with authority that nobody likes it. Apologies for my voice, by the way. Still a little bit under the weather. It's coming back, though. I can tell the infection has almost been beaten. And really, here's my secret. If you got, like, a throat infection, just talk, like, all the time. If you never stop talking, the infection actually, it can't, because you've got air that you're sending through your throat, the infection can't actually get lodged in there. It's just science. It's quite simple. I'm hoping this is actually our secret room. And it is, and it contains a key, which is lovely, and a little bit of HP, which is not the worst thing. But I'm hoping that maybe we can just pick up, like, 2 cents, which is exactly what we got right there. Now, I can buy a Spirit Heart, or I could rely on an arcade on the next floor. Can't do both. Can't do both yet, at least. I'd probably buy a Spirit Heart after I finish with this, and we're very lucky to be fighting Duke of Flies. Normally, you might be interested in, like, using a bomb to kill Duke of Flies, or at least, you know, take out his fly army, but because we have Gemini, Gemini is kind of like a weird piercing shot that we can actually take advantage of here to pretty much neutralize his, any advance that he might make. So just to be on the safe side here, I think it's definitely in our best... Well, let's take the pill. Okay, and now I think it's definitely in our best interest to, go to our shop and buy a Spirit Heart if one's available. There isn't one available, so instead, well, let's take a second here. Instead, we'll, I guess we'll get ready and used to the idea that there could be an arcade on the next floor. Hopefully we'll find our shop early enough to actually buy a Spirit Heart on the next floor, or we'll just be on the basement and not have that much of a risk of taking damage. It looks like that's how it's going to go right now. I don't actually want to go to the arcade just yet. I would like to go to the arcade, but now we can go. I didn't want to go when we had 5 cents, because then I could have used a penny that I might not have gotten back. Now, you might argue, why even go to the arcade if you're not going to use it right away? And I think you have a very valid point that I had not necessarily considered. But at least we've opened it up now, and we can go back and play that blood bank and hopefully get a blood bag. I would get rid of Necronomicon for an IV bag. Mom's Contact is a pretty fantastic item. Especially with Gemini, that gives us like some pretty good early game hurt and power here. Sack of pennies is keeping me in the money, relatively speaking at least. Hopefully we can get like a Necronomicon charge before we end up getting too into this big room, because I really don't want to deal with a huge room on the second floor, which is basically the first series of floors, when I can't afford to take damage. Maybe the shop will be like right over here. No, but there is a tinted rock, which might actually, you know, neutralize our problem there through a variety of different means, and maybe a secret room as well. Okay, I mean, a little, it's pretty good. I'm not displeased to have Infamy, but it's kind of just, I mean, long-term Infamy might be great, but I was mostly just hoping for a Spirit Heart to help us out immediately. But it was a pretty easy Big room, actually. Probably the easiest one that we could get here, even though I take damage on it all the time anyway. So that's Gemini's time to shine. Anytime we can freeze an enemy, Gemini's going to do a pretty good job of holding them in place. We might actually be able to buy something from our shop on this floor. All we need is one more battery. Like, buy an actual item. If we get one more battery, one more bomb is what I meant to say, and then it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to go fight the boss. I'm a little disappointed it's Monstro. Larry Jr. probably would have died in one hit from Necronomicon, but still, we should be able to kill Monstro without getting hit ourselves. Snag this deal with the devil, hopefully get some HP along with it, and then I can stop giving you this rote kind of commentary about what's actually happening in the game, and we can have a real conversation, you know, about some real shit. I don't have any bones to pick right now, but I could come up with some bones that need picking. I figured, you know, why use Necronomicon if we don't have to here? Monster is a single target. We're basically going to do as much damage with Necronomicon as if we just shot him. I'm scared to take experimental treatment before we go in here because it could actually have completely screwed our HP. Goathead is fantastic. And Guppy's Collar, this is a really, really good devil room for us. Please give me HP. Okay, it didn't give me HP. It really lowered my rate of fire. I'm fast, though. Like, real fast. We can definitely get blank card. No Spirit Heart again, huh? I'll tell you, I think we should just get blank card. I was gonna go play the blood bank, and I was like, you know, it's not that meaningful. Our rate of fire is so bad. I know we don't have a card to go along with it. This is really scary, actually, how bad our rate of fire is. But we're gonna head down to the next floor. It's not 1 by any stretch of the imagination, but we have a good base. Deals with the devil will be coming fast and furious. Curse of the Blind scares me as well, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, pop up, please. I need you to pop up so I can freeze you. Then after freezing you, Gemini can do what it does. There we go, thank you. Okay. Pop up, pop up. Maybe our damage went up, but like, the actual physical size of our tier didn't really change. This is a bit of a dangerous situation. Normally, I mean not normally, but within reason, you can usually rely on experimental treatment. If it hurts you in one area, it'll probably help you in another area. But I think in our situation here, maybe it helped like our shot speed or our actual speed. And it might have hurt tiers. And, well, it didn't hurt HP, but it didn't help it. Which in its own way is almost hurting. If you're not helping, you're hurting. Probably. It's a dangerous attitude to take. Maybe our damage went up a little bit, though. Oh, if you're frozen, you don't take damage on the spikes, apparently. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we're not in that dangerous of a situation now that I really take the time to look at it, but certainly we're not balling as out of control as I expected that we might be this early on with that first deal with the devil. Get out of there. Oh, my God. But Goathead gives us huge long-term chances, and really that's what that first deal with the devil was just an investment. Hopefully it counts as a deal with the devil precedent, but I don't think it does, to be honest with you. We'll try for some pills here if possible. We got a decent amount of bombs. Save one for like an emergency tinted rock if we get the chance. I am planning on going to that curse room, of course. Should very much like to... Oh, this is not good. Oh. Should very much like to have the best chance possible to become Guppy. Lucky me. Our rate of fire is so bad, we really gotta hit them on like perfect timing. Otherwise, we won't get another chance for a minute or so. Curse of the Blind, don't do me dirty. Rainbow Baby is not doing me dirty, but it's not particularly strong either. It's kind of this is an exciting Eden run, because it didn't just give us the keys to the kingdom right off the bat. Now we can go to our curse room, and I think I would like to be honest with you, on the off chance of getting the mark, the pact, etc., etc. Anything along those lines. Couple of spiders, you know, could be better, if we're being 100% honest here. But we didn't ruin any permanent, or we didn't ruin any devil chances because of our goat head. So I figured as soon as our HP made it conceivable, why not? Let's check for a secret room here. Not so lucky, but it was a pretty equivalent trade anyway. And now we can pick up a Spirit Heart, but I'm actually not that interested in it unless we find like a boss trap room, or unless it really looks like we're actually gonna die, which I'm hoping is not gonna be the case. Alright, here we go. If I could freeze you, if I could freeze you with any of the 30 tears I've shot at you thus far. Actually, Gemini's doing great work. I kind of want to buy our shop items, because if one of them is BFF, that really makes Gemini, like, quite potent. It can become, like, my Blue Baby's only friend, basically, on this run. Only we don't control it, but in a way, that's a good thing, because I don't have to control it. We'll see. For now, let's just focus on getting through this fight. It's Headless Horseman, which is annoying. There's a case to be made for taking Headless Horseman instead of Blank Card. I love Blank Card, I love the synergies that Blank Card can provide, but Headless Horseman, there's no denying, you know, that gives us the ability to fly. It's like the difference between getting a Big Mac and going to a new restaurant. Your new restaurant could be amazing, could be healthy, could be delicious, could be a new flavor you've never experienced before in your life. But a Big Mac is always going to be a Big Mac, for worse and also for better. Well, let's see what we get in our deal with the devil here. We could conceivably just get Spirit of the Night or a good chance of becoming Guppy, which would inform my decision quite heavily on its own right. Obviously, this is a pony. Thinking that we probably have a good chance of fighting Krampus? No, okay. Spirit Heart's alright. Flies are okay, and another Spirit Heart. Well, for now, we will roll with a pony, just so we can do stuff like this. And that is definitely going to make it conceivable for us to buy one shop item, which might seem a little rich, but I'm totally going to do it because, again, the Hive Mind pickup would be huge. Starter deck, that's great as well, especially since we have Blank Card, we can choose to roll with that. I like starter deck. Means no HP upgrade pills, but it's okay. There's another penny right there. Might actually be able to snag both of our shop items. I don't mind paying 30 cents effectively for starter deck on a Curse of the Blind floor if we have to. I'd rather not, but, you know, if I don't have control over it, then there's not that much I can do about that. Starting to feel like maybe I've underrated Gemini quite a lot. Like, it's... Oh, that's bad. It's actually really, really good. It's helping me out a great deal. There's another Spirit Heart semi-randomly. And another Black Heart. 2 bombs. We could find our secret room. Oh, 4 bombs. We will find our secret room. Is there any wave that I can easily take out with the pony active effect? I'm not totally sure about that. Certainly not that one. And the next one is the heads. I can take out like 2 of the heads, probably. Oh, terrible damage on my part. I can't believe that this run is so good at being so bad right now. Oh, it's not the heads, it's this guy. Even better, actually. And we get another bomb and another penny, so we're at 11 cents. Alright, let's look for our secret room. Could it be here? It looks conceivable. Yeah, let's try here. Alright, that makes it easy on us. Oh, we got an item. Raw liver, that's actually awesome. And with 4 bombs, if we have to, we could blow up our donation machine. Man, our rate of fire is just god-awful. Figured we'd try that guy just so we didn't have to blow up our donation machine. But we're gonna have to blow up our donation machine if we want the item. And I do want the item. Yeah, I mean, the 2 of clubs is pretty good here. I'm going to use my bombs. It's probably going to take all of our bombs. Not a great idea on my part, but I really, really want this item. No. You can't do that on television. Still, having the 2 of clubs is going to allow me to get... not infinite, but like a lot of bombs with Blank Card if that's the route that we choose to take. And I think it will be, probably. Because we have starter deck. And I mean, Blank Card, Wheel of Fortune can be good on the chest as well. Blank Card, Wheel of Fortune, it's good on the chest. Little baggy, no, that's exactly what I was afraid of, but actually... do we still have... pills instead of tarot cards? The devil, the Joker. Devil. Suicide. What happened to our cards? They've all changed. Blank Card, Joker, Blank Card, Suicide King. Blank card Devil, blank card Joker is probably how we want to roll this. We already have access to our deals with the Devil, but we're going to get them, like, faster now. Like, we can get them right at the start of the floor if we want. This is a weird one. But Blank Card Devil is kind of like its own Book of Belial type situation. This is weird. I'm not going to deny that, but it might end up working for us. The one item I didn't want that to be was Little Baggy. Because now I don't know. Do we have pills or do we have bombs? Or, sorry, do we have pills or do we have cards? Plus, I was kind of fond of our 2 of clubs, but whatever. I guess we don't need 99 bombs. Instead, we got kind of an interesting interaction here. No question about that. Counterfeit penny. Might as well. That's how good our rate of fire is. We raced a familiar to shoot a fire and extinguish it, and we tied them. So, you know, like a torn photo or something like that. Coat hanger, toothpicks, wouldn't mind it. I'd be in the market for that right now. That's okay. Sack of pennies, counterfeit penny. I'd classify that as like a C+ synergy. It's pretty okay. It's better to have it than not have it, but whether or not it makes an impactful impact on our run remains to be seen. Nothing on that room. There's a golden chest. Oh, right. It's behind the spikes. No one knows what it's like to be pointed, to be disjointed behind the spikes. I'm not taking Ringworm. I'm very sorry, but I can't justify it here. I'm going to try Blank Card Joker because I'm not going to be using Blank Card Devil that much. Oh my god. I don't really want to fight the Angel, but I'll fight the Angel just in case we can make this run more interesting. This is not a guarantee that I'm going to be fighting Mega Satan, by the way. But while we have Angel rooms, I figure we should at least try to make the most of them. Have a fun time together. I really want to use our Devil card on this room, but instead we'll just take, you know, the necessary 230,000 years to kill the Angel with our fantastic DPS right now. Can't believe that with the Goat Head and the Blank Card Joker card, we still have somehow not managed to get Deal with the Devil precedent. Which is especially hilarious when you consider that we've got 2 Deal with the Devil items. Maybe 3, actually, because we started with Necronomicon. But, yeah. Tough luck, unfortunately, and we're probably going to lose a lot of HP on this fight, but it'll keep the Mega Satan fight as a potential thing that we can do, and I know a lot of people are into the Mega Satan thing. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the Mega Satan fight, and I don't think it adds that much to a run, but however, part of being an adult is, you know, keeping other people's opinions in mind, and if you guys like to see the Mega Satan fight, if you consider it hashtag wrecked worthy, then I'll make an effort to make it happen, and it wasn't that bad, all things considered. There's our key piece number 2, plus, like, Rainbow Baby will look real cute holding it if it chooses to. No, no consumables there. That's not why I punched my microphone. Oh, this room. Hello, Kate. What's going on? Tomo wants to say hi? I can hear his nails.
Tomo's too shy to say hello.
Well, that's embarrassing. You know, does he know that we own him?
Wow.
That's not risque to say. He's our pet. We own our pet.
You ran away because you just...
Insulted him.
Yeah.
Said he has no free will.
Yeah.
Open the wet food. See how fast he comes back.
No. The door is open because Tomo wants to come to.
It's actually nice. I like the breeze in here. So if you want to keep it open, that's fine by me. She's gone. Was she ever there in the first place? I don't know. Maybe that's just the Dayquil talking. I'll go back and get this Spirit Heart. And by go back, I mean literally stand here and get this Spirit Heart. I'm really banking on, like, some DPS upgrades at some point in this run. Amazingly, we haven't really been that much behind the 8-ball damage-wise. Or at least, like, we're doing okay against these enemies, but I would very much like to get any kind of DPS improvement on this floor. It would make me feel a lot more confident moving forward. Forwards. Doesn't matter. Luckfoot, I mean, it's great. I'm happy to have Luckfoot. It's not what I'm specifically looking for right now, but that's alright. Alright, gotta take these guys out. Oh, I walked on the spikes trying to get away. The worst decision. So I'll save my blank card for the next boss fight so we can use the devil card. I should start using it more like a 1 in every 4 rooms Book of Belial, but I don't know yet if that's going to be super amazing for us. We'll see. It's not going to be hard for us. We got like 4 different ways to access our deals with the devil every floor. But the deals with the devil thus far have not really carried their own weight. We're almost to 15 cents. I'm happy to see that. We'll look for our secret room, and hopefully that'll take us over. I don't really want to bomb our donation machine more, but at least we can actually know what's in our shop this time, and that might help inform our decision a little bit. Counterfeit penny. Hey, there we go. Counterfeit pennies helped us out a lot. I don't want to get rid of blank card, so just give me like mom's key. Boomerang, another card. I think it's worth buying the card just to see. And yeah, the sun and the devil. It's probably better than Joker Devil for us because we're already going to get access to the secret room on every floor anyway. We can kind of, or not secret room, but devil room. Or angel room, as the case has been thus far. But we can use the sun card as like a compass and also as a Necronomicon. So I think there's some validity there. And you know what? Let's use our devil card here as well. I was going to use the sun card again, but I was like, wait a minute. It probably is a little bit better for DPS if we don't do that. And there's our secret room. No curse room. Oh my god. Like, I know that, you know, we have the Bible in our angel room. So I have no interest in that. Just give me the ability to get, like, a small DPS upgrade from you, Gertie. Coat hanger. I'll take it, man. It's not that incredible, but it makes me feel a little bit better about things. We're at 20 minutes on the caves part 2. This is a little slower than I'm normally comfortable going. I guess the secret room, like, has to be here. Like, I know I see it on the map. What? Are you kidding me? We should have just come up here anyway, but I thought for sure it had to be there. Ooh, that's a decent amount of cash right there. Can't really play the Judgment, for better or for worse. We don't really need what Judgment usually pays out with anyway, whether it's compass or HP or a mapping item of any sort. Another card is the Joker. Can't really get any benefit out of that. I'll tell you what, we'll buy this. We'll buy that. We have enough money anyway. And my thinking is next floor we immediately, in our first room that has enemies in it, we use our sun card, find the secret room. Maybe that'll save us some keys long term. There's some good reasons to try it out. Depths 1. Try our sun card right here. And now we can see where we're going. And our secret room doesn't really border anything useful. I'll go to the boss room first, because we have the ability to do something there. I'll just pop 2 of clubs. And we have to go back for these cards, but that's fine by me. Devil. Now we got the sun card back. We can probably use our sun card to play the crap out of this blood bank if we really want to. I don't really want to, but every time it keeps dropping the penny in a place where I can just go pick it up, so I'm a little tempted, actually. There we go. You can break the cycle temporarily there. Why don't we go on a small detour here? Thank God, man. The coat hanger pickup is actually making me feel so good about this. Pop the sun card again. Just to get that room over with a little faster. Gemini! You really let me down on that one. Yeah, poor damage. But the coat hanger is still such a huge helper for us on this run. There we go. 33, 32. Money equals power. That helps out a great deal as well. That combined with the coat hanger has me feeling a lot more positive about the way things are going. That's a huge help. Let's see, just immediately our damage was increased by like 1.26, 1.28. 1.28, I guess. That's solid. We'll be able to use our devil card immediately on the on this room, and hopefully we get a deal with the angel precedent. Although maybe it's better if we get a tower. Maybe it's better if we get a deal with the angel first, and then we get a deal with the devil on the next floor. But we gotta get our Krampus tax out of the way too, so it's a little cumbersome. I don't really care about fighting Mega Satan, unless the game's gonna allow us to fight him no matter what, in which case, why not? But... And even with the Devil card, Money Equals Power, and the Coat Hanger pickup, still a little bit poorer against Monstro 2 than I would be expecting here, but it's alright. We are one-shotting those flies at least. What we need to do is get him, like, attacking, and then we freeze him in the middle of his attack, and that gives us a huge window where we're basically completely invulnerable unless we walk into his already existent laser. Alright, Monstro 2's down. Deal with the Angel, so we will have another fight immediately here. Take our Death card in with us, and we just get Spirit Hearts on this one. Man, what a wild Goat Head pickup. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd get hit there. How exciting for us. The Goat Head has really helped us out here, getting a lot of really amazing items. For example, have you seen the Bible? Have you seen our 3 Spirit Hearts? Have you seen the 3 friendly flies that I picked up from our last deal with the Devil? This is the game, like, being mad at me for always complaining about getting the Goat Head on the Cathedral. It's like, well, if you're gonna complain anyway, we're just gonna give you jack shit. So we'll stick with the Sun and the Devil card. Like, these work pretty well together. And, I mean, I guess we'll just hope to get 2 Guppy items on our Curse Room, which is a theoretical possibility that is extremely unlikely in reality. And, of course, that is our secret room up there. The raw liver pickup is still so huge on this run. I'm very thankful for that. I'm happy for the Eternal Heart as well. I'll pick it up. I don't really see myself playing that blood bank over and over just because it's annoying to do so. And actually, you know what? Financially, we're good, but I should take Counterfeit Penny because of Money Equals Power. The faster we get to 99 cents, the faster we can kind of make our way out of this terrible DPS that I found myself in. And this is just yet another shitty Curse Room, man. Oh, this is an interesting run for a variety of different reasons right now. That's terrible damage. Alright. Inside of our shop. This is kind of what I was hoping for, was a greed fight. We don't have to wrestle with the tough decision about whether or not it's strategically better for us to spend money on a good item or save it just to give us damage. Instead, we'll just get either cheaper items or money, or actually, I guess in this case, a little bit of both. And we even got our key back, which is nice. And I think I'll explore a little bit more, just because, again, if we can get to 99 cents, it's better for us. That's somewhat helpful there. We have full HP, so I can fairly easily go into our mob trap room here. Oh, I always forget that there's like a little hook in that corner we can't actually go through. Kind of dangerous. Yeah, that seems like it'll probably be worth it. We can teleport away and then just come back. But actually, I might prefer to... What do we have? We have Sun Devil right now. The Emperor card is better in the late game, but I think I'm better off with the Sun Devil combination right now. It's like 2 of the best cards in the game. They got versatile uses that don't really overlap with one another that much. The Emperor card is going to be huge for us once we get down to the womb, which actually I guess we are almost at to begin with. But are we going to get rid of the Sun card that allows us to find our secret rooms, or are we going to get rid of the Devil card that gives us that good damage? Sun Devil? I guess we're going to get rid of the Sun card to use the Emperor card. It's not like we have to worry about boss rush or anything like that. That will not be happening on this run. That's a tough decision, though. I really like the Sun card, and it's possible. Don't know if I'd necessarily say likely, but maybe. But it's possible, at least, that we'll want the full health from that Sun card as well. I know we could get Spirit Hearts there. It's somewhat tempting. I don't know. This is a run that's rife with choice. Normally, you don't have to face that often. There's, you know, objectively good decisions and objectively terrible decisions. Not that I necessarily always make the objectively good decisions. This one's a little bit more like, you know, it could go either way. Are you going to explode? Yeah, you're going to explode. 26 minutes, and we're on the gosh darn Depths 1 here. Oftentimes we'll be finished a run by this point, not even as Azazel either. Oh, that was quite good. Congratulations. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Good enough. 61 cents. Closing in on 99. Once we get to 99, it's not going to matter as much. I don't want to say it's not going to matter, but it's not going to matter as much how shitty our rate of fire is. That's not our second secret room. We'll move on to the next floor. We do have the full key, so we could fight Mega Satan if things are going well enough for us here. And this is a good moment for us. No Eternal Heart, so you can play this pretty much guilt-free right now. And it didn't quite pay out as much as I wanted to, but it's hard to complain about getting some extra HP. All right. Now we can't get into that room unless we find another one, which is actually, like, completely plausible. So we're definitely not going to want to use the Emperor card on this floor. So instead, we'll get ready to use the Devil card as much as possible. Blank card on Zeus. Considering why use the blank card for that? That was actually stupid. Considering I just got rid of the Sun, which is basically just like a better on Zeus rune, I'm not that excited about this, but you know, maybe it's a precursor to blank card Yera. At least we know runes can still show up on this run. You know, we have a library. We do see where our secret room is now. Emperor Devil, yeah. We'll definitely go to our curse room. Again, like, we don't have to worry about permanent Polaroid invincibility, so who cares about our spirit hearts? As long as we're going to survive, it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, this could be great. Card against humanity, the stars. Ugh. Just terrible. I mean, technically, I guess the stars is not that bad. Please don't explode into bullets, yeah. And card against humanity can actually, if we had like petrified poop, could really help us out, but in our current situation, they're pretty much worthless. Like, we already have a better teleportation card in the Emperor, and the Devil card is not likely to be replaced anytime soon. I don't really want to use a key here, but I'm having a hard time figuring out where the secret room would be, so I'm just going to use a key. Got Book of Belial. How to jump. Telepathy for dummies. Book of Belial, there's a case to be made, but we already have the effect in the form of the Devil, and we already have the subtle effect, the passive effect, I guess, in the form of the Goat Head, so it's kind of already spoken for, plus we get other uses out of it with Blank Card. So I thought that this was the right way to do this. You know what would actually be awesome? Well, SMB Superfan is okay, for sure. It's an all-stats upgrade, which is good. Even if it's not the best all-stats upgrade, I'm happy to have it. One of the best pickups for us would actually be... Oh, that's so good. All is forgiven now. But one of the best pickups would be the battery, so we could consistently Emperor card, then Devil card with Blank card. Let's see if that might be possible for us here. There's options. We have money equals power, so I don't really want to spend any money here if we can avoid it, actually. I'm kind of happy with where we're at. There's options is... Very stupid of me. There's options is only going to help us on one more boss fight. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. It could be, depending on what it allows us to get. Like 7 cents basically for a reroll. That's pretty cheap. Even though 5 cents if you had the D6, but we don't have the D6, so you gotta pay a premium for that, you know? I'm just gonna stick with what we've got. I don't want to rock the boat because I feel like the boat is going pretty well right now, thanks to that SMB Superfan money equals power and Cricket's head pickup. Like, those in aggregate are going to help us out so much. So I almost feel like maybe we should not use the Devil card. Actually, let's use the Devil card against Mom. And then we won't skip through... Well, we got to choose which floors to skip through. I really want to skip the cathedral, but we can skip the chest instead, and that would still be, like, relatively, you know, strategically sound. So even if we're a little out of order right now, that's okay. And if we find, like, battery charges on the ground in the womb, that would be for the best. But it looks like right now, we'll do 4 rooms on the womb, part 1, not use the Devil card, use the Emperor instead. Yeah, that's fine. Or we could do 8 rooms and do... No, we can't really do both that way. Alright, easy fights. Deal with the Devil. Deal with the Angel again. That's alright, as long as we get Godhead or Sacred Heart. Dead Sea Scrolls, are you absolutely shitting all over my dick right now? This is just... This, I know we've said this on at least one other occasion, but this might flat out be the worst the worst combination of deals with the devil I've ever had. Like, the least effective goat head pickup in history. So we're gonna do 2 more rooms. It's not a 2 more. And after we finish these 2 more rooms, we'll Emperor card. We'll fight whatever the boss is with just our vanilla damage. That's fine. Devil card, a little bit, like, double damage or at least higher damage against the boss is nice, but is it as important as skipping, like, potentially, like, 20 rooms? I don't necessarily think so. Oh, very bad damage on my part there. That's not very smart. On the chest, really all I'd be looking for is, like, the wafer. I mean, I would love other DPS upgrades, but the wafer would be a huge help for us, because our HP is not necessarily bad, but, you know, it could be better. Blast Assist, I'd say it's fair to say we probably aren't really that concerned about having the maximum damage possible against Blast Assist. Please, just give me, like, a good deal with the Angel. I'm assuming at this point that that's pretty much like, the best we could hope for, is, like, just an ability to fly, or maybe, like, a Halo pickup. That's a pretty modest ask from, like, 5 Angel runes. Oh, Torn Photo is so good. I didn't need those options. And we just get 3 more Spirit Hearts. That might seriously cinch it. That might be like the worst goat head pickup we've ever had. What did we get out of the... Since we got the goat head, we got Spirit Hearts and that's it. And the key pieces, if that's the kind of thing you're into, I guess. Don't really want to mess around with our arcade here. Unless there's a Demon Judgment, which there is. Now, admittedly, there is also a regular judgment. Sometimes that can be worth your time. Get some invincibility here. It's a little scary. Chariot, Fool. Okay, let's take the Chariot. Use it here. There we go, Gimpy. I'm gonna blow you up. That's pretty much what I was looking for there. And I'm thinking, you know, worst case scenario, we're gonna lose like 0.6 damage playing this Judgment. If we get some HP, that would be fine. What are we taking with us here? And the HP is right there. Emperor Devil, that's what we want. I don't think we necessarily need the Devil card for Mom's Heart either. I don't mind the bombs. We are gonna blow you up. And that's more HP and a Stars card. Not useful, really. Okay. That went very well, I'd say. We didn't lose that much damage in the process. The Gimpy pickup could be helpful. And there's a Tinted Rock right there. Let's throw a bomb in there, speed up the whole process. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Maybe a Spirit Heart along with it, but still, that's great. I'll stick with Counterfeit Penny for now. And we'll blank card Emperor and just go fight Mom the old-fashioned way. Unsung hero this run, man. Golden Chests and Tinted Rocks have helped me out so much. The Infamy pickup, the Cricket's Head pickup, now Small Rock showing up as well. But this is definitely, like, this is teamwork right here. This is not a, you know, oh, I got Mom's Knife, or oh, I got Brimstone. This is just like a super kind of concentrated team effort here. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support. You know, every item involved in the whole conundrum here, including Sack of Pennies, man. I'm not going to shit-talk Sack of Pennies for its help here. Calling a little bit of bullshit on the fact that those beams are still moving, but that's okay. Alright, up to the Cathedral. We have... Oh, I didn't even get the HP? Guess I should have bombed it out of the way or something. Curse of the Maze. Well, I doubt we're going to have to deal with that too much. We're going to fight Guppy using the same principles that we've been using on every... Or fight Isaac using the same principles we've been using on every floor. When blank card is ready, we're just going to... Oh, never mind. This is actually amazing for us. That is, if we want to not fight Mega Satan. It'd be very easy for us to just Emperor it up. But I think we're just going to Devil card it and fight Mega Satan instead. I don't really want to explore all the chests. I'm confident in our abilities, but I'm not that confident. You know, like, look at the... We're not doing a ton of damage to Isaac, so the Mega Satan fight strikes me as a little bit dangerous, but I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm not going to explore the entirety of the floor in advance. I think it is fair to say a Mega Satan win does take priority over a Blue Baby win As much as I am occasionally like, oh, Mega Satan, that's not that big of a deal. If you can do Mega Satan or Blue Baby, you should do Mega Satan, because it's rarer, and it... Like, people will be like, well, why don't you do the Dark Room? The Dark Room's rarer. Yeah, but the Dark Room doesn't give you any item synergies. And item synergies trump everything. I better stop before I find too many holes in my own logic there. I really thought I was out of the area of effect there. Are we going to be able to beat Mega Satan? It's gonna hinge... Let me just start by saying a tentative yes. But it's gonna hinge quite a lot on... Ooh, you had some more shots left in you. It's gonna hinge quite a lot on what we managed to get from our chests. And before people say, oh, you got carried, like, I think we deserve to get carried on this run. We didn't get anything out of deals with the angel or deals with the devil, so don't get up my butt, mister, about that stuff yet. Okay, no curse. Chocolate milk, great item. Epic fetus, I'm not going to take. Quarter is extremely helpful, and honestly, the body probably seals it. With just a little bit of extra HP there. I'm going to use the devil card, but I'm not gonna use our blank card because it's possible I may want to Emperor out of this fight. Weirdly enough. You know, it's definitely like beyond a theoretical possibility that I might be like, oh, we're gonna lose, so let's get the hell out of here. So first things first, we just want to do enough damage to start this guy actually creating his waves, and once he starts creating those waves of minions, each one of those that goes by is going to help us out. I think that's how progress is gated here. It's not so much like damage done to the first phase. I think it's once you kill all the waves, his face becomes vulnerable. I never really looked into it. Like, I pretty much just hit Mega Satan in the face, kill all his waves, and then he'll die at some point. I've never really had to worry about the intricacies of the mechanics to a larger degree. Please stop creating those scythes. They are annoying. We're doing an alright amount of damage here. I apologize for the keyboard noise, but with chocolate milk, it's kind of expected, I think. Yeah, those are like parasite cricket's body shots. Those are annoying. Ooh, that half hard though allows us to get to a an amount of invincibility that will be extremely helpful for us. As does that, actually. Oh no, we can't actually use that because I picked up the... Gimpy's effectively useless because I picked up the body. Oh well. That's okay. Super Envy, this is a good indicator of how we're doing at crowd control, and Super Envy's not lasting that long, so I feel like our damage is relatively good. Should be. We've got enough all stats upgrades and, you know, damage multipliers. Lust should not stand a chance. Wrath should be even easier. Be helpful if we actually froze him. And then... Oh, I really thought I'd get out of the way of that one. That's my bad. Doesn't really matter who we kill last. It's still going fine. Might look like I'm taking a little bit more damage than I should, and you're probably not wrong about that. But I think it's going okay. That hand should break any second now. Get a little shot in on the face there. This hand should break any second now. Don't really want that. And then we got the angels. And we've already done this. We've done this with a lot less damage than we have right now, so I am ill-concerned. Which I believe is French for he concerned. Wish I could actually sacrifice like a little HP right now so I could pick up that spirit heart, but it's okay. That HP has allowed us to be in this position in the first place. Probably gonna do the weird head move. No, that's the fairly easy to dodge one, actually. I'm very happy about that. And now we've killed all the waves, I think, so if we just go straight for the face, that should be good for us. He's about to attack. I think that's a tell. Oh, man, that was actually pretty easy. I think the Mega Satan fight is guaranteed here, man. He's a little bit more cumbersome now. A little bit more annoying in this phase, but Mom's Contact combined with good damage should help us out here. Fairly tricky to dodge that one. Sorry, I can see his face. He's getting a little bit, offended here. He's getting a little bit nasty. We're still safe. Oh, no, we're not safe anymore. Good stuff. He's frozen and quite hurt, actually. I don't care. Hit me with your big brimstone attack. See if I give a shit. Yeah, that was actually... We were doing a lot more damage by the end there than I thought we were. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that run. That was a good one. We'll be back with another random run next to hopefully continue our streak. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.